Hi, everybody. It's Allan Smith here. And with me today, I am visiting a special part of the book ecosphere. And with me today is Richard Mori of Mori Books. And he has an exciting project coming up that everybody is going to want to be aware of and attend if you can. It's called Books in Boston. Richard, tell us about Books in Boston.
Well, hi, Alan, and thank you for having me and being with me here. We're excited. Of course, Boston is known for being a big center of the book. We have the Boston Public Library, we have the Boston Athenaeum, we have all kinds of there's a big book festival in October every year. So, and the publishing industry has always been well represented in Boston, and we have two big events that take place on the same weekend. We have the Antiquarian Book Fair that takes place at the Hynes Auditorium, and we have a shadow show, which actually I call the 25-year tradition, because I've been actually doing it myself for 25 years. And it's a second show filled with dealers who are selling their books to the public. Uh, and so it's referred to, I recall it the 25-year tradition with a new location. And this year, we are excited to be across the street at the Hilton, Back Bay Hilton, on Dalton Street in Boston.
You're just minutes from the big show, aren't you?
Minutes, actually, Alan, I timed it from the front door of the Hilton, 3 minutes to the Hynes Convention Center.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. And so, of course, the big show, the Boston International Book Fair, is an annual event. It's been around for years and years and years. And what you're telling me is that the Shadow Show has been around for 25 years. And tell a little bit about what the Shadow Show is. We know that the Antiquarian Book Fair, the Boston Antiquarian Book Fair, has how many dealers?
Well, usually it's, I think, close to 110 or 20 or 25 dealers. I don't know the exact number, but
And
it's a big floor.
it features antiquarian books, maps, prints, all kinds of things, anything that you would expect to find in an antiquarian
Well,
show,
basically anything on paper is
anything on
probably,
paper.
yeah.
So the let's talk about the shadow show. Why should somebody come to the shadow show?
Well,
What's special about it?
well, the antiquarian, the International Book Fair,
Right.
they on their floor they have people literally from around the world. So it's not unusual, certainly, to see the London dealers, but sometimes dealers from the Netherlands and France and other European countries,
Sure.
and occasionally even from the Far East.
Right.
So, so the shadow show is actually kind of a, what shall we call it, another view of books. It's people who aren't necessarily either in the ABAA, although some of the dealers on our floor will be from the ABAA,
Mhm.
but they're people who are not feeling that they can have the material for the big show. It's a more expensive show to do, although our show isn't necessarily cheap, but it is less expensive. We don't have to pay the big ticket that they pay at the Hynes for rent. So we're able to do it a little less. But the quality of dealers is very good, and the quality of books is high. And you'll find things that at the Shadow Show that could be on the floor of the ABAA, but you're going to find them at the Shadow Show this time.
That's wonderful. And it's just steps from the International Book Fair.
It literally steps. It has. I mean, the Shadow Show has actually been, over the 25 years, it's probably been at least four, maybe five different locations. This is another new location. We've never been at this location. Uh, Originally, the Shadow Show started just half a block down the street in the basement of the big parking garage that's on Dalton Street. Bernice Bornstein started it, and she was able to make arrangements for us to be in the basement of that, and it was extremely well received, very popular, and had a lot of attendance. And now that we're kind of in it, after a few years, it moved into other venues close to the Hynes, but a little distance away. And now we're glad to be back in the neighborhood, so to speak.
Well, this is very exciting. And how can people get more information about the show?
Well, you can go to booksinboston.com. That'll bring you to our website where there's the basic information of who we are and where we are and when we are. You know, the show's October 28th. I didn't say that earlier. That's a Saturday. The ABAA show is a Friday through Sunday. We only have a $12 admission, but all the details are on our website.
So if you're going to the big show, you can absolutely stop by the
Well,
shadow show.
the convenience factor is that we open up Saturday morning at 8 o'clock and we operate till 4 o'clock, so it's a one-day show. And the Hynes, they open up at noontime on Saturday. So you have a 4-hour block of time. If you want to be at the opening door of both shows, you can do it.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look forward to hearing more about that and look forward to the shows.
Well, we are looking forward to it too. And I'm just going to show you, I'm proud of our show card. We're handing this out. We're doing social media for promotion. We've got the dealer list is up on the website. I'm gonna be promoting the show at several different book shows this fall. Rochester, New York is in 2 weeks. Allentown, Pennsylvania is the paper show. That's in 3 weeks, and in 4 weeks I'm going to be in Boxborough.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to the show coming up in Boston.
Me too. And I hope you and everyone else who listens to this will make it a point to be there.